Kurumjari. Hi everyone, I am Yangobam Christina Chanu. Today, I am delighted to share a brief yet meaningful classroom conversation in Manipuri, where a teacher and his students use everyday language to point out and talk about an object. This short classroom conversation between a teacher and students gently shows the warmth of greetings and simple questions. It also gives us a glimpse of how Manipuri uses demonstrative and didactic expressions in daily speech. The language carefully distinguishes between things close by and those further away. For example, masi, this, is used as a demonstrative pronoun for something nearby, while asi, this nearby, works as a demonstrative adjective. Similarly, madu, that, points to something more distant as a pronoun, and adu, that further, as an adjective. In this dialogue, both teacher and students use these expressions naturally, whether pointing to object in front of them or talking about things a little further away, showing how the axis is seamlessly woven into everyday classroom talk. Before we dive into the main conversation, let's take a moment to look at some of the vocabulary you'll come across. This short preview will make it easier to follow the dialogues and notice how these words naturally come to life in everyday Manipuri speech. By now, I hope a few of these expressions already sounds familiar and perhaps even a little friendly to you. Here's your vocabulary list. Kurumjari means good morning. Oja means teacher or sir. Angangsa means children. Masi means this. Karino means what is it? Madu, that. Lairikni means it is a book. Asi means this. Yamna means very. Pabara means is this thin? Pade means it is not thin. Adu means that. Thai means it is thick. Adudi means then. Ngarangi means yesterday's. Para means lation. Makha means remaining. Chatharasi means let's continue. With this background in place, let us now move on to our main conversation. Please listen attentively. Ojaga Mahiroi Singagi Marakta Wari Watai. A conversation between a teacher and student. Mahiroi Singh, Kurumjari Oza. Students, good morning, sir. Oja, Kurumjari Angangsa, Masi Karino. Teacher, good morning, children. What is this? Mahiroi Singh, Oja, Madu Lairikni. Students, sir, that is a book. Oja, Lairik asi yamna pabara. Teacher, is this book very thin? Mahiroi Singh, Pade Oza, Lairik adu thai. Students, no sir, that book is thick. Oja, adudi, ngarangi para makha chatharasi. Teacher, then let's continue yesterday's lesson. Mahiroi Singh, hoi oza. Students, okay sir. Alright, dear learners, this was our short conversation. As you went through it, dear learners, you may have noticed how I pronounce certain words like masi, madu, and asi and adu. As I mentioned earlier, here's the former two function as independent pronouns that can stand alone as subject or object, while the later two function as modifiers attached to the nouns like lyric, book, to mark proximity or distance. Alright, after that brief detour, let us return to the dialogues. We'll go through them once again and take a closer look at the word and expressions. This way, you can clearly see how they work in real, everyday conversation. Let's begin with the opening exchange where the students greet their teacher. Mahiroi Singh, Khurumjari Oza. Students, good morning, sir. Here, Khurumjari means good morning. Interestingly, this greeting isn't limited to the morning. It can also be used in the afternoon, evening, or even at night, depending on the situation. In fact, Khurumjari serves as a universal greeting suitable for any time of day and anyone, regardless of age or gender, can use it when meeting someone. The word Oza means sir, so together the students are simply saying, "Good morning, sir." In the second dialogue, the teacher returns the greeting and then asks, "Oja, Khurumjari angangsa masi karino?" Teacher, "Good morning, children, what is this?" Here, again, Khurumjari means good morning. The word angangsa means children, where sa serves as a vocative plural marker, indicating that the speaker is directly addressing the group of children. The term masi means this. It is a proximal demonstrative pronoun functioning as the object in this sentence. The form karino is composed of two parts, kari meaning what, and no, an interrogative marker that turns the phrase into a question. Putting it all together, teacher's utterance can be interpreted as, "Good morning, children, what is this?" In the third dialogue, the students respond to their teacher's questions. Mahiroi Singh, Oja, Madhu Lairikni. Students, sir, that is a book. In this line, Oja means sir. As mentioned earlier, it is a respectful form of address used for a male teacher. The next word, Madhu, is a demonstrative distal pronoun, which refers to something that is physically or contextually distant from the speaker, similar to the English word that. In this sentence, Madhu functions as the subject, indicating the thing being referred to. The following element, lyrikni, is composed of two parts, lyric meaning book, and the copula ni, which serves as a linking verb that connects the subject Madhu with the predicate noun lyric. Essentially, ni functions like the English verb to be, helping to form an equational sentence that identifies or classifies something. When we combine all these elements, the student's utterance can be translated as "Sir, that is a book." Thus, this short sentence illustrates how Manipuri uses demonstrative Madhu, nouns, lyric, and the copula ni together to form a simple yet complete statement of identification. In the fourth dialogue, the teacher continues by asking, "Oza, lyric asi yamna pabara?" Teacher, is this book very thin? In this line, the phrase Lairik Asi translates to this book. Here, Asi is a proximal demonstrative modifier, referring to something close to the speaker, much like the English this. It modifies Lairik book to specify which particular book is being discussed. Together, Lairik Asi therefore conveys the meaning this book. The next word, Yamna, functions as an intensifier and translates to very or quite, emphasizing the degree of the adjective that follows. It adds a sense of emphasis to the description, indicating that the quality being mentioned, whether thinness, thickness, or another property, is notable. The verb form pabara is particularly interesting in its structure. It is derived from the root pa, meaning thin. To this root, the nominalizer ba is added, converting the adjective into a nominal form or descriptive state. Finally, the interrogative marker ra is attached, turning the phrase into a question form. Thus, pabara can be interpreted as, is it thin? In a questioning tone. Putting all these elements together, the teacher's sentence can be rendered as, is this book very thin? This line illustrates how Manipuri combines demonstrative Asi, intensifiers Yamna, and morphological markers Ba and Ra to create a grammatically complete and meaningful questions. It also reflects how the language often conveys subtle nuances through morphological layering rather than separate auxiliary word, as seen in English. In the fifth exchange, the students provide their response to the teacher. Mahairoi Singh, Pa de Oza, Lairik Adu Thai. Students, no sir, that book is thick. Here, the word pa de comes from the root pa, meaning to be thin, combined with the negative marker de, which turns the expression into its opposite. So, pa de literally means it is not thin. However, in this context, it's used more naturally as no. That's why the sentence pa de oza translates as no sir. In the next sentence, Lairik Adu means that book, where Adu acts as a distal demonstrative modifier, referring to something farther away from the speaker, similar to that in English. The verb thai is formed from the root tha, meaning thick, plus the declarative marker e, which indicates a statement. So, when we put it all together, the student's response can be understood as, no sir, that book is thick. This short exchange nicely shows how Manipuri uses markers like de for negation and e for declaration to form clear and complete sentences, even in simple everyday speech. In the sixth dialogue, the teacher tells the students that they may continue with the remaining part of the previous day's lesson. Oza, adudi ngarangi para makha chatharasi. Teacher, then let's continue yesterday's lesson. In this sentence, the word adudi means then and acts as a sentence connector, linking this statement to the previous one and providing a sense of continuity. The phrase Ngarangi para makha translates to yesterday's remaining lesson. Here, ngarangi means yesterday's, para means lesson, and makha refers to the remaining part of the lesson. Together, this phrase specifies the portion of the lesson that was left unfinished from the previous day. The verb chatharasi is particularly interesting. It is formed from multiple elements. The root chat, meaning to go, combined with the directional marker tha, which conveys a downward or onwards motion. In this context, the combination chatha is lexicalized to mean continue. To this base, the perspective marker ra is added, indicating that the action is about to occur but has not yet begun. Finally, the gentle suggestive marker si is included, giving the expression a polite, inviting tone. Altogether, chatharasi can be understood as let's continue. Putting all these components together, the teacher sentence can be translated as then let's continue yesterday's lesson. This example nicely demonstrates how Manipuri combines connectors, demonstratives, verbs, and grammatical markers to convey not just the action itself, but also the nuance of timing, intention, and politeness, all within a single sentence. It shows the language flexibility in expressing complex meaning succinctly while maintaining clarity in classroom interactions. In the seventh and final dialogue, the students respond, confirming the teacher's instruction. Mahairoi Singh, Hoi Oza. Students, okay, sir. In this sentence, the word hoi is used to mean okay or alright, functioning as a simple affirmation or agreement with what has been said. It conveys the students' understanding and willingness to follow the teacher's instruction. The word oza is a respectful form of address meaning sir and is used here to show politeness and deference towards the teacher. When combined, the student's utterance hoi oza can be translated as okay sir. Hi learners, this short classroom conversation not only reflects the natural rhythm of greeting and questioning in Manipuri, but also highlights the structural difference between demonstrative. The use of masi, this, and madu, that shows their role as independent pronouns that can stand alone as subject or object. In contrast, asi, these, and adu, that appears only as modifiers attached to noun like lyric, book, to mark proximity or distance. Together, these forms illustrate how Manipuri draws a clear line between pronominal and modifier uses of demonstrative, embedding deixis into everyday interaction in a systematic way. Through such classroom conversation, we can see that demonstrative in Manipuri are not just grammatical elements, but also essential tools for managing attention, pointing out objects, and building shared understanding between speakers. I hope this lesson has helped you better understand this important demonstrative while also appreciating other features that bring depth to Manipuri. That's all for today. Thank you for listening, and I encourage you to continue exploring the warmth and beauty of Manipuri conversation. Thagachari. you.